Greetings. Last week we saw that the blessed ones are those who are poor in spirit. This week, Jesus in verse 4 says, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted." Happy are they who mourn. And one of the things you're going to notice with these Beatitudes is that they are very countercultural. First, he said, happy are the poor. Now he's saying, happy are they who mourn. And many of us have been bereaved before. In fact, we are living in a time when we are hearing news of people passing on, and people are grieving and mourning. And the last thing you would say to such a person is that you are happy. In fact, the opposite is true. They are sad. They are grieving. They are in pain because they are at a loss. And in a spiritual sense, Jesus says the ones who know comfort, who receive comfort from God, are they who mourn, are they who grieve. And this is a grief that comes from a realization of your own wickedness, your own sin, and you realize how separated you are from God, and your humble response is to grieve, to mourn over your sin, because you realize that sin is an attack on God and an attack on His plans, His will, and His rule, and sin separates you from God. It makes you an alien to God, an enemy of God. But sin also brings ruin, destruction, and therefore, when you look at the death, the destruction, the ruin that sin brings in your own life, and in the lives of others, and indeed the world, the true right response of one who knows God, of one who has humbled himself before God, is to mourn. You mourn and grieve. And it's only those who do that who are truly comforted by God. Later on in the book of Matthew, Jesus Christ is going to say, "Come to me, all who are weary and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." In other words, those who grieve over their sins, who acknowledge their sins, will find rest in Christ alone.